Why you won't lose weight without motivational weight loss. Now I'm sure that just like me, you've all started a diet at one time or another, and you've probably done some exercise too. Equally, I'm sure that you've all given up after a few weeks having lost no weight whatsoever. But why didn't it work? Or maybe it did work for the first couple of weeks, but then something got in the way and you got invited somewhere else. The food was so good you couldn't resist it, and then something else happened, and before you know it, the diet's forgotten, and the exercise, well, who's got time for the gym anyway? Unfortunately, the truth is that almost 90% of dieters either fail to lose any weight or lose a bit and then put it back on again. But why is that? The problem is, we'd all like to lose a bit of weight, and we know that really we should get a bit more exercise. But this in itself is a real reason so many of us fail. Losing a bit of weight, it's just such a vague idea. I mean, how many pounds is a bit of weight? It's such a woolly idea, there's no way your brain is really going to buy into it and take you seriously. Now you probably think I'm a bit weird speaking about your brain as if it's a third person, but bear with me on this, it's not as strange as you think. The fact is, if you want to change anything about yourself, the biggest obstacle is your brain, and in particular your subconscious. Now your subconscious is the part of your brain where you know your place, as it were. By that I mean that self-formed image of who you are, what you're like, and where you fit in with everyone else. This is a good thing because without your subconscious you'd have to consciously remember all this information all the time. Let's face it, you've got enough to deal with on an ongoing basis without having to keep thinking about all that who I am stuff. There is a drawback to having a subconscious though. Your subconscious doesn't like change. So, as soon as you decide to lose a bit of weight, your subconscious is on the defensive. You're asking it to come out of its comfort zone and change. This causes a conflict between your vague notion of losing a bit of weight and your subconscious's desire to stay just as you are. Now who do you think's going to win? Will it be your super determined I'm not going to change subconscious, or will it be this vague fuzzy notion of wouldn't it be nice to lose a bit of weight? I know where my money's going. Now this is really important, and it's where we all go wrong and why we all fail again and again. Unless you can convince your subconscious that it will be a good thing for you to lose weight, you might as well not bother even starting. Unless you have the power of motivational weight loss on your side, you'll be fighting a losing battle, and the result will be failure yet again to lose any weight. Learn how to convince your subconscious how to change by subscribing to our free e-course, Weight Loss Motivation Secrets.